This week we jumping off the porch.
Welcome to Meltdown Mondays with Six Figure Ashh, where life be lifing, but we don't fold. Get your coffee, get your blunt, and let's go.
Welcome to Meltdown Mondays, where we take last week's mess and turn it into this week's motivation. I'm Six Figure Ashh. This is episode 43. Let me spill my guts. All right, so we just gonna say it. We jumping off the motherfucking porch again, okay? We jumping off, okay? And this week, I'm gonna tell y'all, this week is just been kind of, it's not been crazy, but it's been a little crazy, but I've been dealing with it. And you know, when you make certain decisions, a lot of stuff is gonna come back. I'm a link the video meek in the comments below. But at the same time, y'all, on some real, y'all, okay, first of all, I'm recording this the day after 4th of July. So it's on the 5th, but this published on the 6th. And they still shooting off fireworks. It's daylight. It's broad daylight. They shooting off fireworks or whatever. So this week was kind of just eye-opening as to what decision I continued to make after a decision I already made. Okay. Now I had to make the decision of, am I going to go look for something else kind of part-time on the money side? Do I want to stick with my main business? I made a decision to close a business that I didn't even close. Like, I kind of need it right now. So I'm going to keep on doing that. But I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. Like, gotta go back to square one. But I'm thinking about where I am in this situation. And I can only imagine the people that have never jumped off the porch before. The people that have never jumped off the porch, the thoughts, the feelings, all the stuff that comes with it. I'm like, dang, like, nobody told me. I kind of just did my research. I just kind of went through the emotions. I kind of just went through it. And it was just like, what you gonna do, girl? Okay, so I know that it's a lot of people that may need that extra little kick to understand what they're going to go through, what's going on, and how we can move forward. So, this is actually part 1 to a 3-part series. So, for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to talk about jumping off the porch. Okay, so today, the first part of the series is literally the first step to what happens when you make that decision. This 3-step series or 3-part series is really going to be for the people that have made this decision. The decision to jump off the porch. Whether you have left a job, got fired from a job, quit just on the moment, whether you're just thinking about it so hard and it's like, okay, boom, this is a decision I'm going to make. That's what this series is about. That's what this 3-part series is going to be, kind of diving into the little intricate pieces and parts to that. So if you haven't made that decision, hopefully this can help you make that decision. And if you've already made that decision, baby, we here. Let's figure out what we're going to go to next. So the very first step is understanding one thing. Okay, it's the first thing to understand. You have to understand that you didn't jump off the porch if you got fired or just because you got fired. You don't jump off the porch because you just want to quit your job. No. That's not what jumping off the porch means. Leaving the comfort of knowing you're going to get paid. That's what jumping off the porch to me means. It means that you want to make the decision to get the fuck up out of wherever you are and leave it to you to succeed and make the money and do whatever you got to do. That's what jumping off the porch means. Almost scared me. Notes when I was like researching and stuff, you know, I always put it in the chat, but it's the moment that you stop asking everyone else if your dream makes sense. It's when your excuses expire. It's when you stop saying one day and start saying today. When you make that decision, you made it. Oh, boom. Today is the day. Okay. This is today. We made the decision. Okay. So my first piece of advice, step 1, no matter what, step 1, commit to the decision. Commit to the decision. You made the decision. You said, hey, I do not want to continue to be in this particular environment. I do not want to allow this to take care of me. I want to take care of me. You made that decision, commit to it. Okay, it's like you married to the decision. You said, when I made that decision, y'all, the first time, and I made it again, I have been committed to it. Although I'm at the very beginning steps of this one, but I committed to this thought process and this decision months ago. 10 years ago, I committed to the process. I committed to the thought of, hey, I'm jumping off the porch. I'm out. I'm done. You got to commit to the decision. So when I say commit to the decision, I mean commit to the fact that you made this decision, and the decision that you made, you're committing to honoring what you said you wanted to do. When you jump off the porch, you have decided that it's on you. You have to commit to yourself that you're going to do what it takes, whatever it takes, how much time it takes, whatever feelings you got to feel through that. You're committing to that moment. When I came up with this thought process, I realized when I tried to explain it to somebody a long time ago, I never explained what this next step. Like step number 2 is more important than step number 1 when it comes to you've made the decision, you've committed to the decision. Now we actually take a step. That's what this part is going to be about. Okay. So the next step, step 2, is going to be go bare minimum. Go bare minimum and be okay with bare minimum. But bare minimum is making sure you, your life, and your kids, your family, whatever you have already committed to making sure is okay, you make sure everything is at bare minimum. That means if you have not quit your job yet, pay everything off. Don't quit your job and then you already 30, 50, 100,000 in debt. Like, make sure things are as low as possible before you quit. Now, if you got fired or you had to quit on the spot, at this point, bare minimum. Everything gets paid no matter what. Before I am a motivational speaker, I'm a money mentor. Make sure that every bill gets paid. Okay, there's no skipping around that. You just got to work a little harder, okay? Because we don't want to fuck up nothing in the midst of making these decisions, okay? We are here for a reason. We are the type of people that we are for a reason. Commit to the decision and go bare minimum. Everything you do from here on out needs to be, what do I need? Not necessarily what do I want. Now, granted, I always mix in my needs and my wants because at the end of the day, I want to live a certain lifestyle, and I have committed to the decision of making sure that I can continue to live that lifestyle, even though I made a decision to get the fuck up out of there. So, y'all, I don't know if I was necessarily rambling, but hey, 2 steps. First 2 steps. This is the first part of this 3-part series. 2 steps. Commit to the decision. You've committed to it, okay? You made the decision. Let's commit to it, okay? The other step is go bare minimum. Understand that everything needs to be bare minimum before you move forward, okay? That way you know where you at and you know what you need and you can have everything, okay? So, if this is your first time being here, I thank you so much for being here. This is a safe, open space for us to conversate about the day-to-day living and the day-to-day thoughts and all that kind of crazy stuff between us as people. And I hope that you are safe here. I thank you for being here. I end every episode with a quick prayer. God, I thank you so much for giving us provision and vision to move forward, to commit to the decisions that we make, and to jump off that porch. God, I know that even at bare minimum, you can make sure that people live their best life. We thank you so much for all of the grace and all of the mercy that you give. If you accept that, type amen in the comments. If you feel it in your heart, give me a high five in the comments, whatever you want to do. Pass this on to somebody. Do what we got to do, y'all. This is part 1. We got part 2 coming, okay? Y'all, this is just a quick let's run through. Let's get these 2 steps out the way. We got to get going. Tomorrow is Monday. Today is Monday. We got to get moving. Okay, let's go. Okay, we explained it. We understood. If you wanna talk more, let's talk more. Go ahead, inbox me, leave a comment, do what you do. But other than that, you do what you do. You have an amazing week. I will meet y'all back here next Monday, 3 p.m. for part 2 of our 3-part series of Jumping Off the Porch. And don't ever forget, follow me for more.